In last week's video, I shared the complete kitchen makeover at this home that we were renovating for my brother-in-law and sister-in-law the last 2 months. Now today's episode is going to be the complete dining room makeover. This dining room is right beside the kitchen and both rooms ended up tying together really well. Stay tuned until the end of this video to see the final reveal of the dining room and to see all of the before and afters. So I'll be taking you through the entire process of transforming this dining room, starting all the way back on demo day. We removed the curtains, rods, blinds, trim, receptacle and switch covers, and then went back over the walls to be sure they were completely clean of any nails, screws, hooks, or anything. Then Jalen and my brother-in-law demoed out all of this red tile flooring, and then it was time to prep these walls for paint by filling in any holes, and Jalen also had to respray some texture in a few spots. As I've said in previous videos, this paint color is Pale Oak by Benjamin Moore, and then the ceiling paint was just a flat white ceiling paint. After that, we took a couple of days to work on the kitchen cabinets, and now we are painting the door frame, and then Jalen is going to install the chandelier that I purchased on Amazon. It was a very affordable price and went well with the design for this kitchen and dining room space. I will go ahead and show you my mood board for the kitchen and dining room. I had just combined both rooms in the same mood board since they were right beside of each other and basically the same room, so I wanted the rooms to blend together really well, and I do always use PicMonkey to make my mood boards. So this footage was filmed back in February, and on this day we got a snowstorm, which is very unusual for us here in southern Arizona. We do not usually get this much snow. If we do get any snow, it's usually just a few flurries, so this was really exciting. The boys were having a lot of fun playing outside, and we were inside working on this beam. Jalen had already built this faux beam the day before, and now I was getting it stained before we installed it. This was going in this opening between the dining room and the living room. This opening already had this skinny beam, and we weren't able to sand that beam down to restain it, so we decided let's just make a faux beam, which is essentially just a shell, to go over top of this previous beam and make it appear larger and more of a statement. Now Jalen was installing this vinyl 100% waterproof flooring in basically the entire house, and we loved that we didn't have to put down any underlayment because the underlayment is already attached to the back of this flooring. We ended up going with this darker warm color and really love how it looks in the house, and with the design that we were going for, it really made everything feel cozy, and I did actually end up restaining that beam even darker to match the floor a little bit better. Now it is time to start decorating this dining room. So first off, I had to clean these floors. They were really filthy after all of the renovating that we were working on. So I had to vacuum them, mop the floors, and once the floors were dry, I started off by laying down this beautiful rug from Boutique Rugs. I wanted to be sure and do a washable rug under this table, so if this rug got a really large stain spot on it, you could literally take it outside and just pressure wash it off. I love the colors in this rug. It has a lot of that blue that's in the kitchen, so it helps to pull that blue color into this space. And then we also added this painting that I've had on hand for 2 years now. I did use this in my house for a little while, and then I've just had it in storage lately and wasn't sure what to do with it. But once I first started designing this space, I knew that this wall here in the dining room would be the perfect place for this painting. So now it's time to install these curtains from 2 Pages. I order curtains from 2 Pages because you can customize the curtains to fit your space exactly. And for these windows in the dining room, I needed to have 2 narrow, like 6-inch curtains, and then 4 curtains that were about a foot wide. And I was able to order the exact length for this space as well. So we took the curtains all the way up to about 1 inch from the ceiling, and then the bottom of the curtain was just exactly almost to the floor. Now I thought of doing a curtain that would be a pop of color over here, but it just wasn't going to look right because we had so much blue going on right here in the kitchen, and that was the statement color in this room. So I felt like a colored curtain would be just too much. So I kept it simple. It's a beautiful view out these windows, which is the focal point for this space. So having just a nice, soft, subtle curtain outlining them was perfect. Once all of the curtains are installed, we're going to start putting together their dining room table. This dining room table is from Castlery and it is solid acai wood. It's a very beautiful, sturdy table. And back when we first started this home renovation, I sent them the link to all of their options for dining room table sets, and this is the set that they chose. This is the Seb dining table set for 6 to 8 people. We do have a large family, so if they would have everyone over, they want to be able to extend the table out and make it larger and fit a lot of people around this table. This set also came with a 63-inch bench, which you'll see here in a little bit, and then it did come with 5 chairs. They made a great choice with this set. It's a beautiful rustic table that will go with a lot of different styles. It should last them for years and years. And they had also picked out the Seb bedroom set from Castlery, so their bedroom set has the same acai wood and also the same material as the bench, so the furniture all just kind of ties together. And when we put together this table, we loved that the middle piece actually folds up underneath the table. You don't have like this piece that you have to take out and go store in a closet. It's just right there under the table and super easy to extend. The chairs for this table did come in a separate order since they were coming from a different warehouse. So here in a couple minutes, you'll get to see those chairs, but we were just putting together the bench. And then now I am adding these little peel and stick corner pieces to the edge of the rug, and that will just help the corners of the rug to not peel up over time. Sometimes you can like trip on the corner of the rug on the floor, and so this will just help to keep that rug attached to the floor. I had ordered these from Boutique Rugs, but I have seen them at places like Hobby Lobby, you could look at Lowe's, Amazon, different places like that will have these corner pieces to put underneath your rug. So our chairs have arrived, and these did not require any assembly. There was 2 per box, so I just had to unpackage them, bring them into the dining room, and I was really impressed by the quality of these chairs. They are so sturdy. They are not going to tip over very easily. Levi was climbing up and down these chairs, and just overall, we were very impressed with this table set. I will have the links down below for all of the Castlery furniture that we added to this home. If you're looking for some new furniture, definitely go and check out Castlery. They have beautiful pieces at an affordable price. A huge thank you to Castlery for sponsoring today's video. And now I am just going to stage the table a little bit before I show you the final shot. These placemats I brought from our home, and then these were some of her dishes that I thought were so beautiful and would make a great pop of blue here on the table for the final pictures. And then I made this arrangement in the middle of the table with some faux stems from Hobby Lobby. I love Hobby Lobby's faux stems. They always look really realistic, and they do go 50% off about every 2 weeks. So now this makeover is complete, and it's time for the final before and afters. I hope that you enjoyed this complete dining room makeover and just coming along for every step of this whole process. Let us know what you think of this dining room down below in the comments, and stay tuned because the next episode in this series will be the living room makeover. And I have been getting a lot of questions. Yes, the final episode in this series will be a full house tour and just kind of like a complete house makeover. That way you can see the house as a whole and just see how each room ties into the next room. Thank you all so much for watching and supporting my channel. It means so much to us, and we appreciate all of you, and we will see you next week on Tuesday with a new video. Bye!